Hello, you guys. Welcome to another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Let's get right into this. Well, what? How do you know that? The safe in Chief Grant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code. 7 digits? You don't mean... I'm afraid so, Your Honor. This code was 777. What the fuck? God damn it. I was counting the numbers on my hand so that I won't... God damn it. It was all those sevens. The same as the remaining ID card on the list. Police Trent, you've entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. Ooh, look at his pissed off ass face. Oh, I fucking hate you. So wait, is the gay one really gay? Yeah, no, he's definitely gay, but that's not what we're talking about that day. Oh, okay. Order! Chief Grant, what do you have to say? Nothing! The defense is search for my office was in violation of the regulations! And I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law. But right now, the court demands an explanation from you about the use of the ID card. Chief Grant, so you admit it! You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime!
What about it? I am chief of police, whether it's evidence room or a bathroom. What's the difference? I can go anywhere I want!
I'm scaring my cat. He's like, don't sound like an angry-ass Muppet. It's scaring me. It's scaring me, Mom. Oh, my baby. Tell me. When you entered the evidence room, were you alone?
I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do with the evidence room.
Is my cat still here? He is. Okay. Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he?
Of course not. Why would he be? I haven't seen him in days!
You didn't see him in days, Chief Grant? I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met Detective Goodman. What do you mean? That trial's purpose is to determine an honest guy's guilt. No, it's not. No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. And Chief Grant... Wait, if Chief Grant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting?
In
any case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim met with the Chief Grant that day. I guess this memo, maybe? I'm going to present it, though. No, that's got to be something more solid than this. On that day, Detective Goodman had to go see Chief Grant. Sorry to interrupt your mumblings, but the court is waiting! Oh, fuck me. What the fuck? Oh, my God. No! Oops!
Why don't you come meet with me tomorrow? Perhaps we could write up a letter of termination.
Regardless, you did see Detective Goodman that day. In any case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim met with Chief Grant that day. Fuck! Oh my God. What? Where's the proof? Okay, I did some research and I found out I need to present this. Jesus, Jason Bourne. Detective Goodman lost his fucking shit whenever he lost his fucking shit. That's what I'm saying right now. Give me a second. I have to write this shit down that I don't know what the fuck I'm playing this game on. Okay. Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime. Or, to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it. So Detective Goodman filled out the lost item report. He would have had to give that report to Chief Police. Yet, you're in possession of this... Wait.
Yet you were in possession of this report. which means,
What the fuck, man? What happened to my lighting? What happened to my lighting? Why did it suddenly turn shit? Is it... Oh, here. Here, I gotta turn this thing around. I don't know what happened to the lighting, but it did a thing. It did a thing where it's like, I'm gonna fucking just get in the fucking way.
which means you can't be sure he filled it.
He filled it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day. He needed to do it? Wait, he needed to? Yes, to transfer the evidence out. Oh! Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief, Grant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room.
I accompanied him?
There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. Damn.
Hold on. Let me guess what you're going to say next. I, Chief of Police, murdered poor Goodman.
Well, yeah. Exactly.
But wait! The chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something,
Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the records, your card was only used once. But you showed us your ID card earlier. If you really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body.
No!
Oh my fucking god!
Chief Grant, you did it!
The murderer most likely committed on the spur of the moment. No one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. After that murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why else to dispose of Detective Goodman's body? However, the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office parking lot. How did he manage to move it there?
I was at the police department the entire day, you know.
And everyone was aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony. Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal.
Oh, so you think I just offered at police to do it? Hey, you! Take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so.
Chief Grant, left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time, I thought I was a useless clue. Wait, I thought it was a useless clue, just taking up space. Which one?
How could Chief Grant have moved the body?
Let me see. Well, what's a fucking useless? Is it this? Is it this? Because that's been pretty fucking useless this whole time. Unless it's something else that I'm missing here. Because... fuck, man. I don't see anything else. Is it this? He fucking... oh my god. Is it that?
How could the chief have moved this body? Mr. Wright, show us the evidence.
To move the victim's body, Chief Grant used this motherfucking thing. This thing. This is how you move Detective Goodman's body.
What's that? A screwdriver? But what does that have to do with this case?
Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is the screwdriver doing here? It's here because... God! Wow, that was quite a yell, Edgeworth. Even louder than, like, fucking anything. No, just kidding. I was asked to go by Chief Grant, no less. He told me he wanted to keep it at the prosecutor's office. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back to the prosecutor's office. And I used it as a dildo. No, shh, it's okay. You gotta go into that much detail. No, after the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office. But you did, because Chief Grant asked you to. You mean, I... The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgewood's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car.
Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgewood's car?
Yes, unless, of course, you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgewood to carry this evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye.
Order! What's going on here? Is there no room for a rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations?
Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This is not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It's exactly the opposite. It's a photo of the body being taken from the trunk.
Chief Grant, please say something.
I believe.
Your time's up.
My time's up?
Sorry, Rhino, but I'm having lunch with the district attorney general after this. We have to get going if we want to make it in time for the early bird special.
But the cross-examination isn't finished yet.
Remember what I told you earlier? The chief police has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
Weapons?
Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now.
What? That's not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to can be considered.
So, you're going to just run away after all this?
Ran away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right? But if you have any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now.
This asshole! And I also had to yawn. His voice is so hard to do. Well,
You think I had not to dispose of the body? If so, then show us your proof and get it over with.
I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damian Grant is not a current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without considerate proof. Well, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor.
Do you have any considerate proof? Proof that Chief Grant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Skye dispose of his body.
Do I have any concrete proof? I mean, I have to present evidence that I don't even know what I have to fucking present. Fuck me. Okay, according to this, I'm not supposed to have anything. I'm not supposed to have any proof. Which fucking sucks. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna present something fucking random. And, fuck me. Wow, that really fucking sucks. Here, let me just present my badge.
So what exactly is this, evidence?
It's proof as to whether or not it's enough to demonstrate Chief Grant's guilt. I'll let you know. I'll let you be the judge.
But I am the judge.
Oh, right. Well, what do you think, Your Honor?
What I think, Mr. Wright, is I'm going to be late for my mail.
I guess it wasn't enough. Please, Your Honor, give me a little to consider.
I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damian Grant is the current chief of police. The court will not tolerate any accusations against him without considerate concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor?
Do do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Damian Grant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Sky dispose of his body?
Do I have concrete proof? I have no proof, apparently. I got no fucking proof. I got no goddamn proof. And I didn't know that. But now, I guess I do. I guess I do know that now I don't have proof. It's no use. Showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor. At the present, I have no conclusive evidence.
You see, Urgie?
In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against Chief. What?
I don't gamble unless the stakes are high. It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Take you. Okay, Urgie. I'll leave the rest to you.
Goddamn.
I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to the senior officer in the National's Law Law Enforcement Agency. What? What? I'm getting my exclamation point taken away.
Lady Luck, Maybe we should have a word with her.
Mr. Edgewood, what do you mean?
There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony. A lady who knows the truth. Another witness? In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is a testimony. But Chief Grant was invoked his right to refuse to testify. There's still someone else, one more witness who can answer all the questions. Raised in the trial, someone right in this very room.
Mr. Edgeworth, who's that person?
Why do you asking me, Your Honor? Haven't you forgotten? The defense is the one calling the witnesses today. Oh, fuck.
Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist?
She may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can just stop now. Yes, Your Honor. The defense calls forth this bitch. But we're gonna have to, well, actually, we're gonna have to do it right now.
The defendant! Miss Lana Sky!
She in the underground parking lot. She was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February 21st. Her task was to dispose of the victim's body, but we're gonna have to get into it in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Phoenix Wright to Ace Attorney. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Besides that, you guys be safe. Be safe. Be sexy. And I'll see you guys later. Bye! Bye!